Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald, and I'm here to tell you all about our construction unit that we used for our homeschool preschool. You might want to put this on speed 1.5 so that you don't have to listen as long. But the kids had a lot of fun, and we have a lot of great ideas. During circle time, we have our playlist that we use that's always on my channel of different videos that I picked that go with the theme. And I really love the alphabet one that we have for this one. The only thing I don't like is the way that they pronounce the short I sound, so I just sing a little louder and make sure that it sounds correct. But you'll have to look and see. This is one thing we have for during circle time. These bulldozers, and there's a bag, it has numbers in it, and they pull out the number and put it here, and then they put how many rocks. You could also use Play-Doh or whatever, but we got rocks, and they lay them out here, counting them, and then I have a buddy count them again to make sure that they got them right, and the kids really enjoyed doing that. They really liked it. I also am introducing a little bit of addition to my kids just so that they understand how it works, and so I made these dry erase laminated activities, math activities. I'll put them over here. And then we have papers that we usually do like one paper together during circle time. For me, in a tiny preschool, it makes sense just to do it right there. And that works really well for us. But I have a whole bunch of different construction ones that I got, and if they need prepped ahead of time, I prep them. I don't want to have to spend a lot of time working on them. Like for my older kids, I just colored the first letter, I traced in the color that it is for the color word. And for the younger children, I traced the entire word in that color so that they just have to color the helmet. So see, like this one. And we'll talk about our colors when we do that. But there's some with patterns, some with counting, some with letter sounds, some matching letters. So whatever one we decide to do. And I got these from preschoolplayandlearn.com. And they're really nice. I loved that. The books that we used were Baby Builders, which this was a really cute book. And it's in English and Spanish. I only read it in English because I don't speak Spanish, but you could. And Builders and Breakers, this is a very short book. The kids liked it, but it's so quick that I don't just read one of them. I read a couple books. This was my favorite, Billions of Bricks. And I really recommend that you check this book out at the library so that you can read it. Construction Cat, this was a good one. We got it at the library. And then I bought a few that they can both use during story time and we can play with during playtime, including these. I make all the construction sounds, of course, which is a lot of fun, right? Who doesn't like that? All right, during craft time, the crafts that we've made is we concentrated on E this day, and we did E for excavator, and I made one for D for dump truck, and B for bulldozer, and I'm going to do a cement mixer too. But basically, I just looked at some pictures and crafts, and then I just cut out shapes and prepped it so that the kids would just make their mud in the morning with brown paint and then a foil ball, or else some of them use their fingers. And we let that dry during circle time, and then whenever we come back upstairs, we make our bulldozer or dump truck. It's a lot of fun, and we talk about the shapes, like we have a trapezoid, squares, circles, everything. Another craft that they're going to do, but that we haven't done yet, is I bought this. I don't usually buy crafts, but this was a good bargain, and it was Crafty Happy Toys. This is to build a birdhouse. So I thought since we could be a carpenter and we could build a birdhouse. And it comes with the paint and the glue and stickers and everything. So we'll probably do that outside. I hope. I'm hoping for good weather this week. Last week we did not cooperate. And then the children are making this. We started it because there are so many pieces to color. They have to color the shirt, the vest, and the head. We're just doing it. We did it a part of the time, and the tools, by the way. But I used a puppet from whenever I did my other unit. I saved the construction guy, and it's good practice with cutting. My kids have been doing really good cutting. And we are going to put it together. And then in order to make it a man, but with the legs and everything, I just prepared these. I cut legs, I made boots, and I made arms. And we are going to finish making that this week. I just printed this off already colored, but they can color them any way they want. One of my kids always says, can I paint it? Can I color it green or purple to be an alien? And I'm like, if that's what you want, an alien construction guy, that's fine by me. And then I got this on Crayola.com, which I didn't know they had that stuff, but tools. And then we're going over these sounds as we do it and talk about colors and of course, and what you do with those tools and all that. So, and then for, those are all our crafts. For fun activities, we have, I saved this packing cardboard from another time, and you know, from whenever I got something in the mail and my husband wasn't too happy because it's been sitting around for a long time waiting for this moment. So we were using golf tees, and the kids can just pound them in. Good for their eye-hand coordination. You can pound them in and we count them and everything else. And this has been a big hit. I actually threw away our first set. Got out a new one for starting this coming week. And we, of course, have lots of tools because, you know, we're doing construction. We're talking about construction workers and carpenters. And here, I got these off of Amazon, and I like the vests. I'm a little disappointed in the hats, although I'm not as disappointed in the hats as I am in the glasses because they're safety goggles. I had, it came with 4 pair. And I only have one left, and I only had them out with the kids for 1 day. So I kind of got too cheap of a set. But anyhow, safety glasses. And then another fun activity is, of course, I usually have a puzzle, and this puzzle will glow in the dark. And also one side of it is the construction side, and the other side numbers. So I can use that for counting too. So that's pretty exciting. But this is what the kids have enjoyed the most is, let me see, I'm moving my camera. I have a box and it has black beans and construction vehicles. So they've been playing with this. Now I've had to have it in the house because of the rain. I'm planning to take it outside this week. But one thing you have to do is if you use something like black beans, you need to like really be aware of safety as far as like, for one thing, you don't want to leave children who stick things up their nose alone with it. And then also it's not safe for chickens or birds to eat those black beans. And it's also not safe for my goat. So I have to take extra precautions to make sure that it's covered correctly and put in a safe spot whenever we're not using it. So anytime you use anything like that, rice or beans or corn, you just need to make sure you check into that. When we did our farm unit and used corn, the last, I think we used that for like 3 weeks, and then we just started throwing the corn out for the chickens, and we gave them a little bit each day, and they loved it. The kids loved it. So anyhow, we've been having a great time with our construction unit. And I think I covered everything. So I hope you enjoyed some of those ideas and that you have fun whenever you do construction. Bye.